Hello guys and welcome back to Hidden Gem Golf. Now, as many of you will know, I am a bang average golfer with a terrible swing and who makes really poor concentration faces when he's midway through. Earlier this year, I decided to reinvigorate most of my golf bag and replace most of the clubs in there, from a £50 Facebook Marketplace set to a full set from American Golf and TaylorMade. In this video, we're going to go through what's in my bag now, why I replaced it, and also have a little look at what £50 can get you on Facebook Marketplace as well. So let's have a deep dive on it. Now, to kick off, the most recent addition to the bag is my new towel from Body Swing Solution. That was obviously from last week's video, and once again, cannot recommend enough. Make sure you get down to Hertfordshire and see those guys. But this is the most recent addition to the bag, coupled with a club cleaner as well, which is extendable. That's what we like to see. Now, the next thing I wanted to show you is the ball that I use. Now, I am currently a 21 handicapper, so quite high, aiming to be low teens by the end of the summer, so I don't really see a whole lot of benefit from using your Pro V1s and your really expensive balls, because I'm just not going to see the value from them, to be honest. I'm not good enough for it to make that much of a difference, and chances are I'm still going to lose a few balls on my rounds. So as a TaylorMade brand whore, I do go for the TaylorMade RBZs. Now, these are available in Sports Direct. Usually they have a bit of an offer on, so it's 2 packs for £26. So that's 24 balls for £26, which to me is really, really good value. They're a good enough ball in and around the green, and I tend to putt quite well with them as well. There's a really nice soft feel there, but as I say, given my handicap, I don't really see the benefit of going for a Pro V1 yet. I hope to eventually, of course, but certainly at the moment, the TaylorMade RBZ is the best ball that I've found that gives me the best value for money as well. And quickly, we're going to show you the clubs that weren't part of the set that I bought, starting with my putter. Now, I really get on with my putter. It's probably the best part of my game, I would say, and I've gone for the Wilson Staff Infinite putter from American Golf. This was around about £100. I did the typical thing that a lot of us would have done in American Golf, walked up, picked up a putter, and I said, if this goes in, then I'm buying it, and the putt went in, so immediately I bought it. I'm sure they slope the putting green so that it all goes in, but that's just the way I did it. And I did also, I hope this doesn't alienate me from too many of you, but I've gone for my Portsmouth putter head cover as well. Fratton Park 1898, had to be done. And finally, before we get to the TaylorMade M4s, the two wedges that I've got in my bag, or the two wedges that weren't part of the set, I should say, that are part of my bag, were both pretty cheap. Now, I got this first one, the Ben Sayers XF Pro 52 degree. Now, I got that from Amazon. That was about £15 a little while ago, so really, really cheap. And my 60 degree is a Slazenger V100 60 degree. Now, this again, really, really cheap club. It's about £12, I think, when I got it from Sports Direct. That is one that I've carried on from this bag. Does a good enough job for me. I don't really use these clubs too often. I'm more of a bump and run kind of guy anyway, as I'm sure you can guess from my handicap, and has been worn down quite considerably, the 60 degree. But look, both good value clubs that do a good enough job for me as and when I use them, but they will be replaced probably within the next couple of years. Now, onto the main event itself. Now, I went pretty much entirely for the TaylorMade M4 set from American Golf. Standard length, standard shaft. I did a lot of research with regards to the clubs that I wanted, and in my budget I couldn't go and get a brand new set that had just come out this year, so decided to go for the TaylorMade M4, as it was listed as being quite forgiving, which was quite important for me, given that I'm, you know, your everyday golfer that's probably slightly worse than average. And the set came with everything from sandwich through to 5-iron, and then I've got a 3-wood, 3 hybrid and driver as well. Now, I really must admit, I do love the look of these drivers and woods. I think they're absolutely beautiful. The black and red is really, really nice, which also appealed to me. To be honest with you, the reason I decided to do this is because the £50 Facebook Marketplace set had done me for a good couple of years, and it had got me interested in golf without having to spend £1,100 as I did on these clubs. and I felt it was time to take my golf game a little bit more seriously, and go and get some clubs that were made for me and that were of a better quality. And I must admit, I've already started to see the difference. My shots are going longer, straighter, and things are going a lot better already. And we're only a month into having these clubs, so I'm hoping that this will continue to be the case. I've invested in my golf game, is what I'm trying to say to you. It was a big decision, but it's something that I felt I needed to do if I wanted to be serious about golf this year, which is exactly what I want to do. I want to get down to the lower teens in the handicaps, and I certainly think that with this new set, it's something that I will comfortably be able to do. But I also want to show you what I did manage to get on Facebook Marketplace for £50 3 years ago, and just show you that it is possible to get into the game of golf without spending thousands and thousands on your golfing equipment. So let's dive on in and see what we got. I happened to be right place, right time on Facebook Marketplace to find these. Now for £50, I did get a full set. So putter, sandwich through to 5-iron, a 3-wood, 3 hybrid and driver as well. I even got head covers on 2 of the 3 main clubs. So what more can you ask for really? Also came with a bag. Now this was from a chap who had just gotten to an age where unfortunately couldn't play golf anymore, hadn't really used the clubs as much as he'd wanted to, so decided to list them on there. And I just happened to be right place, right time browsing and saw it come up within, I think it was within about 20 minutes. Certainly seen a lot more distance and a lot more consistency with my new set. But to get into golf, I mean, £50, it was absolutely incredible. And as I say, bag and all the clubs I could possibly need to go straight out onto the course and start learning this wonderful game. So it's something that I'd certainly recommend if you are starting to get into golf. Have a look at the second-hand marketplace. Now, there's a few places you can do this. You can do it on Facebook Marketplace as I did. You can go to eBay, you can go to Golf Bidder. There are so many different places that you can go and find this type of set to get you into the game without having to spend a stupid amount of money on the clubs. And look, as I say, the condition wasn't bad at all. I mean, they've done okay given how long I've been using them. And I'd certainly recommend it. Last thing I wanted to show you is something that I get from every course that I go and play, which is a pitch mark repair and a ball marker as well. Now at the moment I'm using a ball marker from the Bristol, which was a great course that we went and played in, you'll never believe it, Bristol. And my pitch mark repair is from probably the best course I've played, certainly top 3, which is from the Grove in Hertfordshire. If you ever get the opportunity to go and play there, I would strongly recommend it. It's an incredible course, and the facilities they've got there are absolutely incredible as well. Hopefully be able to get there at some point and do a little video for you and do a course review. So there we have it. That is what is in my bag for 2023. Thank you very, very much for watching, guys. Hopefully this is going to be the last video in my office for quite a while, as the weather is finally starting to improve here in the UK, and we'll be able to get out on the golf course and do some course reviews, as well as some tips and tricks that we've learned over the past couple of months to help you enjoy the game a little bit more. We're also going to be looking at a couple of golf breaks that you can book that are really good value for money as well. So keep your eyes peeled on those. Please do make sure to subscribe, like the video as well, and comment if you can. Everything you do really, really does help us get this channel out there and in front of more people, and ultimately means that we can find more things and more hidden gems to show to you. And I leave you with a quote from John Updike, who said, "Just how childlike golfers become is proven by their frequent inability to count past 5."